Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome to a new video. My name is Luigi, and for today, as you guys have seen from the title, I'll be teaching you guys how to make more coins. So usually after most people finish the tutorial and receive their first spear, they immediately continue to fish and upgrade their rod as they progress. The only downside to this is that when it comes to fishing, when you're first starting out, it barely gets you any money. It also doesn't help that most of these people only fish at Port Jackson. But I mean, I get it. They're new to the game and they don't really know about the map, so it's completely understandable. And I'm gonna teach you some things, bro, to help you out. Now, I do want to start off by saying that there are two main ways of earning coins in this game. Number one is by fishing, and the other is by hunting. Now, don't get me wrong, I understand this game is called Fishing Simulator, and when you're a beginner, you don't really know about hunting. All you're thinking about is to fish and make more money so you can buy yourself some more rod upgrades, maybe a boat purchase, stuff like that. But I'm here to tell you that that's not really a good idea if you're trying to look into making more coins. Now, a lot of people will tell you to fish instead, but keep in mind, most of the people that say this are people that are higher than the level 30 or even like level 40. They simply have more experience, bro. Like, they'll tell you to fish instead. Now, before you think I'm completely disregarding fishing, I do completely understand you can make good money off of just one fish. But the odds of that happening as a low level are very low, considering that your rod isn't that upgraded. You're literally new to the game, and I'm not saying it's impossible because I've seen low level players catch some good rarity fish, but it's just a low chance. You need to get really lucky. Now, I do have some examples of some fish that I've caught, which, as you can see, sell for quite a good bit of coins. So yeah, fishing can definitely get you somewhere. Like, fishing, certain fish can get you a good amount of money. But for the sake of showing you the way I do things, if I'm looking to earn more coins, I will always hunt instead. Same thing goes for when I'm helping out low level players make some coins. I usually take them hunting with me. Now, real quick, if in case you do plan on wanting to fish instead and you're between levels 1 to like 30, like pretty much you're new, I suggest you go fish over here. Monster's Barrel. Now, of course, you're gonna need a ride there, so either try buying yourself a cheap boat or ask someone to drop you off there, because you might encounter some sharks there, so just keep that in mind. But I suggest you fish around this area right here. You can like click on the map and you can set a waypoint so you can it can show you on the map like where to go. But anywho, hunting is gonna make you bank, fam, and I kid you not. So there's different kinds of sea creatures here in Fishing Simulator, but these right here are the most common one you'll see: the great white shark and the oversized shark. Now, these sharks are most commonly seen around this area over here. So basically, like, the eastern side of the map is like pretty much sharks. Now, next up we have the orcas. They're also a very common creature you'll be seeing. Now, these are mostly active within this area. So in short words, just to make it easy for you, on the west side of the ocean you're gonna see a lot of orcas. On the east side you're gonna see a lot of sharks. But I'm also going to tell you about neon sharks. Now, these sharks are a bit more rare to see, but definitely not as rare as the next shark that I'll be showing you soon. But anyways, these types of sharks only spawn if certain shipwrecks occur. Now, for example, the red neon shark only spawns when you see the chat say something like this, meaning that whenever an epic shipwreck has occurred, there are red neon sharks in that area. I do also want to mention there are blue neon killer whale orcas. Now, these only spawn whenever there's a mythic shipwreck. Now, before I move on, I do have to say they did add a new type of shark called the hammerhead shark. However, this shark is very rare to see. It only spawns if a thunderstorm happens, which then again, it's very rare. I'm only telling you this just in case you ever go hunting and then randomly a thunderstorm starts. Just know, you may come across a hammerhead shark. Now, these sharks are commonly seen within this area. Pretty much, honestly, like the whole map, bro. Now, also do keep in mind, these creatures are very fast, and they do a lot of damage. So just make sure you're prepared. Make sure you have a good boat with you, and yeah, prepare to be astonished by those creatures. The following sea creatures are extremely rare. So it feels like I keep saying the word rare, but I swear, these following sea creatures are extremely rare to see. For the sake of this guide, I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the void storm creatures. These tremendous sea creatures only spawn whenever there's a void storm. Just like the thunderstorm, it's a type of weather event. However, a void storm is much more rare than a thunderstorm. The void storm, oh my god, the map.
Whoa,
all this in one day?
That
Bro.
is a nuts transition.
It's right there! With that in mind, if you ever see a void storm again, consider yourself extremely lucky. And last but not least, the infamous king of the whales, Moby Wood. Now you might be wondering, how do you summon Moby Wood? How do I get to see Moby Wood? So Moby Wood is summoned by finding a whale key. Whale keys are randomly dropped by orcas that you hunt, and sometimes it can take you a while to get a single key. But once you get a hold of that key, get some friends with you or tell the server you're about to spawn Moby so that you get some help. But basically you want to travel all the way here when you do have your key. Come through here, use your key to enter this cave thing and activate the rock. Alright guys, so now that I've explained to you the different types of sharks, different types of sea creatures, I will now tell you which sea creatures I tend to focus on to really earn more coins. And that's, number one, the orcas. If you weren't already able to tell from my intro, I feel like the orcas loot really pays off, especially if you're more so on a lower level. In short words, orcas will make you bank, bro, I swear. As for number two, I'd focus on Moby Wood as well, because it's so easy to get XP with just throwing your spear at Moby. Plus, once Moby dies, as long as you got even just one single hit on Moby, you will receive his loot. Which, do keep in mind, it varies by price depending on your level, so I can't really tell you how much it costs right now. You kind of just gotta go find out for yourself. But it definitely gets you a nice amount of coins per item. Now, I do sometimes see a lot of people who may argue that killing Moby Wood isn't worth it because the loot isn't that good to them anymore. Which, do keep in mind, most of the people who say this are higher leveled people who simply prefer to fish. And like I showed you before, there's possibilities to catch one fish that could be worth like more than 100,000, so I completely understand where they're coming from. But the way I see it is, I mean, it has to do with something I'm gonna teach you about right now. The more you level up, the more money you will make. And this sounds kind of cliche, it sounds like a quote from real life, but this applies to Fishing Simulator, because the higher your level is, the more your loot will sell for. That's why I continuously tell a lot of beginners to focus on hunting, while also buying better spears as they move along so that they can get more XP and therefore level up more, which in turn gets you more coins. So yeah, the higher your level is, the more your loot will cost. So definitely keep that in mind, and also think about it, dude. Moby Wood has so much health. Every single time you hit Moby Wood, you're getting XP. Every single time you're hitting a sea creature, any sea creature at all, you're getting XP. And if you continuously continue to upgrade your spear, you're gonna get even more XP, which of course the more XP you get, the more you level up, and therefore the more it will sell for, is what I'm saying, guys. So another thing that I would want you guys to keep in mind, guys, is to try and hunt in groups. So try your best to hunt with other people that are near your same level, or if you're having trouble finding people that want to hunt with you, you could also try asking the chat. Simply asking in the chat, like something like, hey, can I go hunting with someone? Or like, hey, can someone take me hunting, please? So you could say something like this on a Roblox chat, and sometimes you might get lucky and find people that actually want to go hunting. Maybe they'll take you hunting, or maybe you guys can form a group of your own. I've seen a lot of little groups out there, all hunting together, everyone being like level 20 or 15, bro. Everyone just hunting together, and it looks cool. It looks like, you know, they're having good teamwork going on. And yeah, it's pretty nice. But let's say, for example, you get no luck within the Roblox chat, and literally like no one is replying, no one is accepting you into their team, or nobody wants to take you hunting. And of course, when you're a low level, you don't have the best boat, you don't have the best spear, so you can't easily hunt these orcas. So another thing I would suggest you to do if you're over 13 is that if you have Discord, you should really use it to your advantage. Now what I mean by this is that on the game page of Fishing Simulator, if you scroll down, you'll be able to see that they have a Discord community server. I'm gonna be 100% honest here, this is one of like by far my favorite communities of Roblox games. Honestly, the people there are like completely chill, they're kind, they're like willing to help you out. So if you have any other question with Fishing Simulator, like I suggest you go to this Discord page, man. But anyways, under Discord server, they do have this channel called FS Discussion. If you guys click this, basically means Fishing Simulator Discussion. Once you're here, people ask questions all the time, bro, and people get answers all the time. You can literally say something like, yo, I'm new to the game, anyone trying to go hunting? Because trust me, even though it's a fishing game, yeah, a lot of people like to fish, but there's also a lot of people that love to hunt. Alright, so with that being said, if you guys are having no luck finding someone to help you out with, you guys can always look up my username on Roblox and see if I'm online, because most of the time that I'm online, I'm literally playing this game, bro. Lately, it's been pretty hard to find a pretty fun game on Roblox, and to be honest with you guys, this is literally the only game I've been playing the most. Just do keep in mind that if you ever do join me, I might not always be able to completely help you just because my boat is full. Now this is the boat I use for hunting, whether it's like hunting sea creatures or hunting Moby Wood, and I think this is the perfect boat. So if you don't have enough money to buy the speedboat number 2, which is a better option obviously, because the speedboat, it starts off at 40 speed, and the speedboat 2 starts off at 60 speed, so it's definitely a much better option. But of course, if you do not have enough coins to buy this, buying the speedboat is completely worth it. Alright, so game passes. So there's only 2 game passes that I definitely recommend you buy, and one of those game passes I actually didn't buy until last month, simply because I actually kind of forgot it existed and I never really bought it. But the pass I'm talking about is called 2x coins. It's double the reward, double the fun. So basically, okay, so my inventory value is 10,916,024 coins. But with the pass, I'm getting double that. So double that, I mean, you can already imagine that's like 20 million something. I'm pretty bad with math, but you know, you get the idea. If your sell value was 1k, you get 2k. If your inventory value was like 2,000, then you get 4,000 instead. You know, it simply doubles up, bro, and it's a really useful game pass. Now, if you do have some extra Robux, I would definitely suggest you buy double XP. Now, for the longest time, I didn't actually have this pass. I just now recently bought these game passes. Now, the reason why I didn't really ever buy the double XP game pass is because back in the day, there used to be double XP during the weekends, so I didn't really feel a need to buy the game pass just because every weekend there would be double XP. So definitely, if you have Robux available, I would suggest you buy that one. And like I said earlier in the video, the more XP that you get, the more your loot will sell for. So it's definitely gonna help you a lot in terms of getting coins. Another thing that I really suggest you buy is the creature locator right here. Now with this little compass, it basically pops up an arrow on your screen which points you to the nearest sea creatures, which means that it's much more easier to hunt sea creatures like this. Now do keep in mind that the creature locator does cost 1,000 gems. So you can either grind for these gems, or what you can do if you have Robux, because I was on the topic of buying game passes, you could also try buying some gems, bro. Currently here, they're like 10% off right now for some reason, but I don't know how it's gonna be for you. But as you can see, there's a bag of gems, and then it'll tell you how much Robux it is. Like I said, currently for me, it's 175 Robux, but who knows if by the time you're watching this video, the deal will be gone or not. So, you know, I'm just putting it out there. Now when you do come to the supply shop and you go for spears, I would suggest, first of all, if you're really gonna go through this route the way I do it, which is just hunting, you don't have to really force yourself to upgrade your rod because you're not really fishing. You're gonna be hunting most of the time, so I wouldn't really focus on upgrading any of these things. Honestly, the strength right here, I didn't fully upgrade this at all until I hit like level 180 or 190, dude. I swear I never upgraded my strength of my rod. I never realized that I had to upgrade it. Like for a moment, like I completely forgot. Now for the spears, I suggest you save up for this one right here, Shark Tooth, Emperor's Javelin, Noble Spear. Like these are some good ones you can start off with, like, you know, saving up for, and as you go, continuously buy some new spears. As you guys can see here, for example, for me, none of these, I own none of these, bro, and I'm gonna tell you why real quick. So when I first started the game, I didn't really know about hunting. I didn't know hunting could get you more money. So all I ever did, guys, was literally just fish. And it took me forever to grind, but I grinded as long as I could to buy the 1 million coin spear. And but dude, trust me, when I bought this, dude, I was really happy. So I mean, I think it was worth it. But nowadays, now that I know the stuff that I know after getting experience, I'm like, dang, bro, I could have bought me another spear to get more XP, to level up quicker and get more money, but I didn't. And I grinded forever using the free spear that you get from the tutorial, dude. Imagine that, grinding all the way to 1 mil coins, man. Oh my god, it was tough. Now I do have to give you another piece of advice. Before you buy any cool spear, like any of these cool spears, make sure you have a nice backpack with you. In terms of backpack, I would recommend either the fishbowl or even the washing machine, whichever of these that you can afford. But even then, I would say the fishbowl is a really good choice. It's only 2,500, the backpack space is 36, which I think is perfect for you to, you know, go on a little hunting journey, get some loot, come back and sell. And you know, as you scale up, you can start buying some new backpacks and stuff like that. But with that being said, guys, that concludes my tutorial on how to get more coins, how to get them quicker, how to get them easier. and simply have a good time, bro. Because once you have more coins as a beginner, you're able to buy more things that you like, you know? So I think that's like the pretty fun part to this game. And as you progress to like level 30 or something, you can focus on like fishing and stuff like that. Please leave a like and subscribe down below if you enjoyed this video. And with that being said, hope you guys have a good day, pursue your dreams, and I'll see you in the next video.